happy Monday. I don't have a camera today because I'm streaming from my laptop, and the only camera I have is the PlayStation camera, which doesn't work on the laptop without third-party things, which I will wait till I have a capture card for that. Hopefully you can all hear me right now. Let's say hello in the chat to Bovanoid Solithus, who doesn't have any sound, so if someone could say hello to Solithus in the chat for me. And Kizzy, and Tifa, of course, and Miliki, Bovanoid's cat. How are we all doing? No one's said that you can't hear me, so I assume you can hear me. Let me know how the sound levels are. Let me know how everything's going there for you. Now, I do just want to check. I am getting slightly drowned out by the game music. Okay, we can change that. Probably bring the sound down a bit then as well. Bring those down. We can bring them back up again later if we want to. Alright. I am also just very quickly going to check, because I should now be able to see and hear my overlays, where's the word from gone out of my head? My alerts. So I'm just going to send a test alert to see if I can see and hear them. Let's go, let's have a look. Let's see. Let's test this one.
Bing pot!
I can see and hear them myself now. Fantastic. Right, so this is FTL. If you're not familiar with FTL, this is simply, it's a roguelike game where you are fleeing from a rebel fleet that's taken over the galaxy with important information, and you just have to get as far as you can, upgrade your ship, hopefully get all the way to the end. And see how well you do. So we can go in, and we've got a ship. I've unlocked another ship. Unlock this one, but let's just do the basic one for now. Alright. Sitting there with my controller. Right. So, play on normal, still chill. I know, shocking, I'm not playing on hard. Lapping the lap face is getting tested. And also, yeah, let me know if any technical issues happen, so I can try and see, because this is half a proper stream and half a test stream. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: cloaking. I don't have a cloaking device, but cloaking prevents enemies from firing on your ship or charging their weapons.
Sarge_ just subscribed with Prime.
Welcome in, Sarge. Thank you very much for resubscribing, and enjoy your continued ad-free viewing. Use of fantastic emotes, most of which were drawn by Marlon Engel Christensen, and your ability to rewind time! Or, well, the stream. You can rewind the stream when you're stopped. Alright. So, got a little ship, got a little dudes on the ship. I want actually to man the shields. We have 3 out of 10, 25% of the way to the new sub-goal. Okay. Right. I like him to man the shields. So basically, manning the systems makes them work better. Landing the engines will charge the FTL drive faster, but, you know. So there's nothing to do here, we simply jump. We want to get across here, and gradually this red marker is going to come encroaching in from this side. It's a fairly old game. Right. I'm going to jump to here. I just want to try and explore as much. I've also got fuel, and each jump costs 1 fuel, so we need to keep an eye on that as well. Can you not hear me much at all? Am I very quiet? Let me see if there's something I can do about that. I can turn the music down. Let me close this map. And options. Turn the music down more. Am I just how's that? Is that a bit better? Sorry, this is my first time streaming from this laptop through OBS, so I'm still tweaking things. How's that? Can you hear me better now? Maybe if I move the mic closer as well, because on my screen here the mic says it's peaking, but so maybe that's why. Maybe I need to drop it down a bit. Right, that's better. Fantastic. We're going to jump. We want to explore as many of these points as we can. We're not going to be able to explore all of them, but we want to go to as many of these points as we can. We're going to get in fights. We're going to find people who might want our help. We might find merchants. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Too dangerous because we can get damaged. It's an asteroid field, right? Let's explore it. Now, depending on what upgrades you have on your ship, you might have better luck. So if I had better scanners, I might be able to scan without actually risking damage by going into the asteroid field. But we're fine. We didn't get any damage. You discover the remains of ship embedded into an asteroid. It still has some functional missiles. We've got some missiles and we've got some scrap. Scrap is money, essentially. Alright. That's a store. We want to look around a bit more before we go there, so we can probably go to these two. There's a distress call over there. Let's be good. Let's be good and go and check out the distress call. Hello, Glitched. Welcome in. How are you doing? As soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired towards your ship. A trap! That's a trap! Okay, so this enemy has a special type of shield. So missiles normally get through shields, but missiles don't get through this shield, this green bar. So we need to get that green bar down. So power up the weapons. We can target specific areas, but at the moment we're just going to be hitting this green shield. Oh, and he's hit us with an ion cannon on our shields and damaged our O2. Don't want that. We're going to be able to breathe. I want to keep shooting. Maybe a missile. Maybe I will do a missile, because the missile will take a big chunk off those shields with auto fire as well. Target and then auto fire. Oh, damaged their engines. Right, we're just going to focus on taking him out. Right, we can shoot out his weapons. We'll fix this after we've taken him down. We've almost got him. There we go. Maybe didn't want to auto-fire the missiles there. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, with 3 fuel and 2 missiles as well. Thank you for giving the shouty to Sol. Right, so now we want to go and repair this. We'll send everyone there. What we'll do is we remember where they currently are, so don't have to individually put them back. We will have to repair that. But if they all go, it will repair quicker. Thanks for the lurk, Sarge. Enjoy your tea. They seem fun. Oh, Sully seems fun, yeah. Sol's very fun. Okay, So we're taking a bit of damage. So that was the distress call. I think we were a bit too late to save the people, or they fled while we were fighting. So you can see this red bar coming in here. We don't want to be caught by that. We're okay if we're in the section where the arrows are, because that's where the enemy fleet is going to be. But we want to be very careful not to get into the section behind the arrows. Hello, Chop. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. A mercenary hails you. Greetings, friend. We've heard tell of your quest, and are here to offer our valuable services. So, I can spend scrap. I can spend 10 to delay the rebels, which means I've got more time to explore around. Or I can hire them to scout the sector, which is what I'll do, because if they scout the sector, they'll tell me where a few points of interest are. I could have said no and left them, or I could have fought them. Alright, so we've got... So they're telling us where all... Is that... distress? No, that's a store. So they've basically told us where there are possibly ships on these exclamation marks, which will probably be things that want to fight us. And they've told us where the shops are. Now if I go there, let's hopefully get a bit more scrap before coming to the store. Oh, is Void War back on Steam? Void War is essentially this game, probably with some updated mechanics, and Warhammer 40,000 vibe to it. And it was taken off of Steam because I think someone did a bad faith copyright strike on them. I don't think it was actually Games Workshop, I think it was someone, just some random. It's good that it's back, I'll check that out when I can. Play that sometime. Right, we'll come here and see what this ship is, then go to the store. We've got time. So basically next turn, we don't want to be here, because that's where the rebel fleet will be. Oh, it was a serious request by someone at Games Workshop. Okay. It's just interesting that so the person just happened to be called Malcolm Reynolds. Very interesting. Okay. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. The pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. Okay. So this Class M star is basically going to constantly be pulsing out flares, essentially, and setting fires, but on both ships. So it's going to be damaging both of us. We want to get this over with as fast as possible to avoid as much damage as possible. Okay, so let's target that. You can fire a missile straight at their shield generator. Oh, you have made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. We can accept their offer, or we can just kill them. We might get less if we kill them. Having a good stock of missiles is good. We might get more scrap, but fewer resources if we kill them. Let's not. We will not accept surrender. It's good that issue's been resolved, though. Have they had to change? They had to change some of their assets, or have they just had a chat with Games Workshop about the similarities? Oh shit! That's not good. But they're dead. Now this unfortunately is still going to slowly charge. Normally when you've just defeated any ships in the area, this just fills up immediately, but because there is still danger from the solar flares, that's going to keep filling up. You see, I got less scrap. I should have just taken their offer. Oh well, too late now, done it now. They've changed the asset. Space Warrior with, oh okay, it's the big shoulder pads, alright. I mean, I kind of get it. That's what fires on the ship, but what we're going to do is we're just going to open the airlocks and let all the oxygen out of those rooms. Problem though being Close. Close all doors. Close all doors. What have I pressed? There we go. Don't want to die of oxygen deprivation. Yeah, I think we might be actually in a tiny bit of trouble. Return to the safe position. We want the FTL drive to charge. Why are you safe there? Why don't you man this for a sec? Speed up the FTL charging so we can get out of here. Don't worry about their health when we get to a shop. When we get to the shop, because that's a safe location. Transmission from the nearby planet indicates an outpost below which offers supplies for travellers. You send down an away party to check it out. Okay, so we can buy stuff with our scrap. We've got 39 scrap. What's on page 2? We can buy crew, hire crew. We don't buy sacred life forms. We hire them for a wage. We can't afford any of this. We do need to repair, so we'll repair everything. We couldn't afford any of the crew either. And then let's get 2 missiles. I'm just going to send all of our people to the med bay while we're in a safe area and they can heal. Why does standing in O2 become your saved spot? Chop, thank you very much for the 10 stream streak. Now when someone reaches a 10 stream streak, they get a free, unfortunately we can't do Hubert or Creepers today, but you can save it for next time, because I don't have the cameras, we can't do Hubert or Creepers, or so you get either a free Shark Attack, a free Creepers jump scare, or pick a song from the About page and get a free song redeem. So let me know which of those you'd like. Just a little thank you for coming into to all those streams. I think I need to put an alert on that pops up when someone redeems a streak. I'll have a look at that after this stream. Right, so this is our goal. We're fully healed now. We can't go backwards. I think we want to... so we can see where we can go from each nav point as well. I think we should have nothing there. It should just be a safe spot. Oh, there are only 2 ships within range and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate. Do we aid the civilian ship or do we stay out of it? Let's aid them. I wonder if this game has Twitch integration. Should have checked that to let you all vote in chat on what to do. We'll aid the civilian ship. Oh, it's one of these ones again. Okay. Right, we do want to aim that straight at the shields, although it won't penetrate this shield. Hammering until that drops. These... oh, they've ionized my weapons, so I can't attack right now. I need to wait for that to tick down. While that's ionized, you go and charge up the FTL a bit faster. Let's see if it gets there. Nope, they're just going to keep ionizing my weapons. We're going to charge up the FTL. Hopefully the civilian ship's got away while I've distracted the pirates. If they're going to keep hitting my weapons with ion blasts, we are not going to be able to do anything. But we're ready to jump. We can also fight now, right? Yeah. So we we are going to try and defeat them. Let's fire a missile through their shields straight into their weapon system. That will deactivate their ion weapon. We've taken down their shields, damaged it, so it's going to recharge much slower. I'm not going to waste too many missiles because they are a finite resource. Let's take out their O2. I mean, this next hit will kill them. Good afternoon, Enceladus. Welcome in. Hello. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? Pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Okay, civilians better be grateful. Oh, nice. They respond. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. It's going to give us 9 scrap and a heavy laser Mark 1. Heavy laser, what does this do? Shots per charge 1, normal damage 2. Only needs 1 point of power. Shots per charge 3. So that's doing 3 damage in 3 shots. And that's doing 2 damage in 1 shot. Okay, well it's there. We're going to need to get some upgrades. So another thing we can use scrap for. We can upgrade our power. But then we also need to upgrade the systems so that they can accept the power. So if I want to be able to activate this heavy laser and still have both of these weapons active at the same time, I would need to give myself 1 extra power bar or divert power from another system. And also put some points into the weapon systems as well. We can get an extra power bar, which I'm going to do, and we're going to put that into the engine because the engine has been underpowered. Weekend has been busy for Enceladus, gone too fast. But you're off on Friday and the following week. Oh, fantastic. Oh, is it half term already? That's... That's your bus job, right? Your driving job. Okay. We won't go to the store yet. We need to come fly around a bit and see if we can get some more resources in. Feels like it was only just Christmas. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Well, let's blow the fuck out of it and see if we can salvage any of the military goods. It has no shields. I'm not going to worry about using missiles on this thing. Take out its weapons with our laser. All of Kizzy's colleagues with kids are taking time off as well. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. Okay, so we didn't get any parts from it. Oh, maybe the station's where the military goods are, not the ship. We did get 14 bits of scrap from the ship. The station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. 2 missiles, a drone. Well, a drone activation when I get drones. And 8 pieces of scrap. It wasn't very well stocked. Okay. We've still got a bit of time, so if I go there, will I have time to get back to the store? Hold on. So after I go there, the fleet will be there and it'll be moving about here. I won't have time to get back to the store if I go to, or if I try and do, might not even if I just go and do that one. If I jump back to this one, then I can jump forward to the store. Let's see if I can get it. Let's have a look there. No week off for Kizzy. Yeah, you'll have another point where you can have a week off and they're all stuck in work. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. Well, I don't have 45 scrap, unfortunately. So what I'll do instead is see if I can just take his goods. Let's take the green shield down with the lasers. Normal shield generator down with the missile. Damages weapons. They're offering to give some of their goods if I don't destroy them. This time, I'm still not going to accept their surrender. What's this danger though? This danger is scans, I believe. Yeah, the sensors don't function properly. It's not a risk. Let's take him out. Your offer wasn't good enough. I'm probably going to receive less. Yep, I received less, but it's fine. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Alright, slowing down a bit there, actually. I think that's because of this nebula, because it's approaching nebula. Let's go to the store and see what we have 45 scrap in the store. If anything. Or we can use the scrap to upgrade our power systems. There's only one other ship at this beacon that is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveller. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary upgrades to get home. But we can't afford any of these, we're just short of an ion weapon. Automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots improved by 10%. You don't have any crew to hire. A reverse ion field protects your ship from ion damage, giving a 50% chance to negate it. So that has now been fitted to my ship, so I'm less likely to be affected by ion weapons. Which is good. Right, we've got time to come here. If we go up there, does that connect back? No, it doesn't. It doesn't connect back down there. What about these ones? We can go that one. No, we can't go to that one. We can't actually go to that one either, can we, from here? There's no line. Oh, there is. Okay. Ship hails you, good sir. It seems you are having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an agreement. Well, I don't have any scrap to hire, and I don't see a reason to fight them, so we'll leave them be. Have we got time? I don't think we have to. We have to go up there, then back down. Let's just get out of this system. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You find a space station set up for travellers. Browsing through the listings, you find a tavern full of mercenaries for hire. You look for potential crew members, but you can't afford them, so I will not hire anyone. Get out of here. Alright, so now we can choose where to go next. We have Zoltan controlled, and we have Rebel controlled. Well, let's not, if we're fleeing the rebels, go into a rebel controlled sector. You've entered Zoltan territory. This species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured a fair hearing. Alright, so it's a friendly sector, so you're more likely to have... There's no point in going back to the store because I've got no scrap. So we're more likely to have favourable things here because it's friendly. The exit's there. So we could probably... If we go up that way, we'll have to come back down to here anyway. And then out to there. I think we can go there, then there. We'll skip that one. We'll have time to start. Is it still coming? You jump just in time to witness a Zoltan ship's FTL drive overload. In his final moments, their captain implores you not to get involved, but it's too late. Their attacker is already upon you. Uh-oh. And it's another one of these. It's another one of these with the green shields. I want those shields. I'm also fire. So I'll take you to far off because missile will capture the shields. Don't need missiles on this one anymore. I'm not going to accept your surrender, no. I know I keep regretting not accepting the surrender because they keep giving me better stuff than I get when I destroy them, but no, we will not accept surrender. Let's destroy your engines. Kaboom! The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Actually, I got better stuff from saying no to them this time. So we'll skip that one and we'll come up. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis! They're here! Please! You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. It's a Mantis ship. Oh no, they're boarding me. Let's destroy their boarding system. There's only one of them. Let's go get him. If we're fighting in our medbay, we are actually constantly healing as well while we're there. Want to keep their teleporter disabled, otherwise they will just come over and attack us. Take the shields, and they're down. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Maybe I would have had time to go there actually, they're kind of coming in a bit slowly. You arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated for processing. You don't have time for this. We've just flown into the wrong place at the wrong time. Unfortunately, they're going to pay the price. Oh, they've got a teleporter as well, have they? Okay. Right, now we can only have one person, one of our crew, per square in each ship region. Being pelted by asteroids as well. Oh, they've damaged our weapons. Let's get that back on. Grab some scrap from there. Oh, the engine's damaged. So I'm going to throw that. Yeah, this is all from the streaming laptop. The only thing is I don't have a camera that connects to it. I only have the PlayStation camera, which doesn't work with the the laptop director. I need to get a capture card or possibly download some software that I'm not sure how to trust. Third-party software for that kind of thing, to be honest. But it's doing well. You arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. Looks like you'll have to fight. Bring them on. No, they've got a drone. We'll take out their shields first. So that drone's just going to keep bringing our shields down, basically. No, it's not even doing that. So that drone's not a threat unless our shields do come down. I think it has a weapon. What's that? Waves of electromagnetic energy will disrupt your systems. Okay, well, it won't disrupt mine, because it's essentially ion, and I've got defense against that. I'm not accepting surrender from rebels. The audio balance is a tad heavy towards the game. Okay, turn that down again. Now we have adjusted that a bit, but let's bring that down a bit more, because my microphone should be at maximum levels. How are we doing now? Is that better? Are we better able to hear me now? Brilliant. It might also just be me mumbling a bit when I'm talking through things, but it's something I need to work on. And you still hear the game well, so that's good. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap materials. Alright. Oh, that's there. I was like, what is this that's on my ship? It's not anything on my ship, it's just their drone that's been left there. Okay. Let's try and get to as many places as possible. Overnoid. A Zoltan Academy sits docked just outside the beacon perimeter. They're happy to show you the fruits of their labour and offer something to take home with you. Backup DNA bank. What does that do? Not seen that yet. Is that how am I liking? Was that how you're liking it so far to me for the game, or? So I've played this game before. I've played it quite a bit before. I do enjoy it. What's the backup DNA bank they've just given me? Backup DNA bank. Your crew is safe in clone storage, even if... Okay. Oh, but I don't have clone storage, so that augments something that I don't have. Okay. We'll find another store. That's a distress beacon. Let's go and be the good guys. Check out the distress beacon. You find the source of the distress call. A small research station, it appears. A small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. This could kill my crew. If I dock, that could damage my ship. Now, I believe there is a type of alien you can have on your crew that's resistant to fire, and that gives you a nice, easy auto win on this, whereas these two are rolls, essentially, RNG. Let's dock and try and rescue the survivors. You pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You are able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, and you offload the rest on a nearby station. So we have a new crew member, who is Jones. Just another human. Just another normal human doing normal human things. Where is he? He's over here. Jones, you can go and keep the engine running a bit better. Just an extra dodge chance, an extra chance for enemies to miss. And we'll save that crew location, so if he has to move, we'll put him back there. Alright. I'd like to find a shop. I'm getting a lot of scrap now. Going on the top here. What appears to be a Zoltan science ship requests permission to dock. What appears to be, what do we think, chat? Do we want to let this ship dock with us, or make them keep their distance? I'll give you a moment. I'll have a hydrate and give you a moment to catch up. I think we're in an okay shape if they do. Let them in. Jones will protect. Dock. Dock. For science. Alright, we're docking. No! You allow them to approach but are caught unaware when they open fire. They didn't even dock. You know, that's very foolish of them. They could have just docked, boarded, taken out my crew. But instead they flew close and attacked. That's fine, we've got them. We can do this. We've destroyed loads of these already. So our first couple of weapon hits are just going to take down the green shield and not get through. Ah, they've got ion weapons. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to use a missile on their weapon system instead of their shields this time then. Oh, it missed! Okay, the shields are down. Take out their weapons. Weapons down now. Let's get their shields. And we'll take out their O2. We won't need to worry because they've only got 3 health left. So if all 3 of these shots from this laser hit, they're destroyed. How's everyone doing for health? While you search the debris, you wonder what it was that could have provoked them to act so irrationally. I know, right? Okay. I'm going to send Mortimer and Jones to the med bay, let them heal up a bit before we move on. Scientists, man. Yeah. Maybe that ship were scientists, and they had a similar prompt and a similar idea of, well, let's just attack them for science, you know? Alright, we can head on. I really want to find a store. I can't risk going back to there, because I'd have to jump here and here. Right, what can I get to from there? From there I can go... Okay, I should have enough time to go there, because this nebula's holding them back, holding their advance back. So let's do that. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some unencrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. Overhearing their conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. So some places will give you a quest, which means you have to go to another location to continue this. I'm going to offer my services. You want to try and... Oh no, wait. Can I though? I think that would require me to have like a boarding or ion system. Let's see, let's find out. Yeah, we're not properly equipped. We can't do that. Oh, there's a store. So we can repair our damage. The Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not? Take a look. Right, we want to fix everything. We could hire some... Oh no, these are drones. Hull repair. Automatically repairs 3 to 5 damage to your hull. It uses drone parts for it. Clone Bay is a good shout because we have the augment for that makes that more powerful already, so we'll grab that. Oh, fuel. We are very low on fuel by all the fuel they have. We would need a drone control system to use the drones anyway, so we don't need to worry about buying the drones. Buy a couple of missiles. And then... no, not store. And then we're going to upgrade our weapon system. We can take a point of power out of the engines, I think, for that. What's this one? Oh, that's the cloning bay. Yes, right. So this cloning bay doesn't have power, so it won't work. However, the thing that we were given earlier means that that's okay. As soon as we turn it on, anyone who's died will be brought back. That's what the clone bays do. Is that in the med bay? So kind of overwritten the med bay. Oh, right. That's why it doesn't have power. So we can actually give it power. Oh, no, we don't. That's the power that we just... no, it's not. Right, we'll take a power off of the engine as well, because we want that activated. And we'll put another power into the weapons. So all our weapons are ready. More firepower! Right. We have time to go there, and then there. Or there. Let's risk. Let's be risky. Fly straight back towards the people we're fleeing. You come to a quiet part of Zoltan space and encounter an ancient Zoltan wise man who has managed to harness the power of a spatial rift, but seems to have been driven completely mad by the power. Choose your doom, he demands. This is all part of a day's work. Right, so it's basically what type of enemy ship we want to fight. So Mantis, they're going to board our ship, definitely. Rockmen might. And we've seen Mantises already. Let's go for slugs. Do not be fooled, Federation, by a soft underbelly. You detect a wormhole opening up, and seconds later a slug ship is attacking from the other direction. Alright, let's take out their shields. They've got quite a strong shield. Our lasers probably won't... well... they can penetrate it, but oh, especially with the heavy laser now, actually. If it hits. Alright, take out their oxygen. But we're going to kill them in a moment anyway. You salvage remains and contact the Wise Man. When he sees you have emerged victorious, the Zoltan Wise Man enters a rage. Rifts threaten to tear space apart, until, instead, the Zoltan implodes, sending a blast wave of scrap and salvage dragged here from a distant world in your direction. Okay. So I'm playing this with, so I played this a lot years ago when I had my old laptop. Well, not a lot, but a bit. So I'm playing this now with they've added more content. So there are some things so there's a lot more encounters. And you can choose whether or not to have the added encounters on or not. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Oh, there we go. You can jump. Let's go. Now, where do we want? An uncharted nebula? Or an uncharted nebula? Do I want an uncharted nebula or an uncharted nebula? Oh. It's a difficult choice. It's a tricky choice. Uncharted nebula. Let's go for uncharted nebula. This nebula must have been an important hub at one point. Placing all of these ships' beacons would be no easy task. However, now it's hardly navigable. Okay. Now this means we will have a bit more time in this sector, because the nebula will be slowing down the enemy fleet. However, my sensor's going to be underpowered. But It's not really going to matter that much for me at the moment with the ship I have. You're going to need some quantification of your understanding of a lot. So it's a difficult game to get to the end of a run, and I remember I got to the end of at least one run, which I think quantifies a lot for this game. Honestly, I can't remember how much I played it, to be fair. It was a very long time ago. Right, let's go to this one. The rebels are prepared, Seth. Prepared! Oh yes, they are, because they knew they were expecting the nebula, so it's not going to slow them down. That's right. You jump into a calmer path for the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves in to attack. Fine. Just be easy. Whoops. If I click on the right window, it will be easy anyway. Send you back in there as well. So because we're in a nebula, I can't even see inside my own ship at the moment. Okay, repair all this damage before we move on. Should go and fix the doors. Actually, these two could have done it instead, but you know. James is going to need to heal, actually. Come in here. Is the cleaning bay not... It's the med bay. Is he not healing? He's not healing. Don't tell me the cloning bay doesn't also act as a med bay. I suppose when they die they come back. The cloning bay, that's fair. I guess. Okay, we're not going to risk taking a step back. We're going to come here. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. So we purchase an unknown weapon from this one. Should we attack them or purchase an unknown weapon? I'm gonna say I'm leaning towards getting an unknown weapon. I want to know the unknown. A flak gun Mark II. You transfer the scrap and receive a weapon in return. Let's hope it was worth it. Oh, that takes up a lot of energy. What's it do? Tifa wants to go for walkies and is too scared to go for walkies. Schrodinger's walkies. Walkies limbo. Oh, Tifa. Tifa walkies. I assume she can hear me. Flak gun Mark II fires a blast of debris across a random area doing up to 7 damage. Good at taking down shields, but hard to aim. Okay. So I can't choose where to shoot it at. Is the meaning there. Okay. So we start, because that costs the same amount of power as these two. So if we start a battle with that, right? If we start battles with that, take down their shields and then switch to these two. Right, there's a store, but we've only got 26. The rebels aren't showing up yet. We've only got 26 scrap, so I don't think I want to go to the store yet. Let's check this beacon out first. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Okay. Let's try out our new flak weapon. Oh, I see. That's not too bad. Save us missiles if we take down the shields with the flak. Damaged my weapon system. Get the lasers on. And this little drone they have there, that will, I think that, yeah, that would shoot down my missiles if I did use them anyway. Go and help him repair that. That's not going well. Shields, weapons. Come on, burst laser. They're powering up their FTL. Jones is almost dead. Let's pause that for a second. Send Jones. No, we can't send Jones to the infirmary because the infirmary is not an infirmary anymore. Right, we want to take out their engines. Heavy laser's almost ready, that should work. Right, we go for the weapons. Damn your shields! Come on, burst laser. No, we're not letting you surrender. We're taking them out. There we go. Listen to the cow, Tifa. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Continue. So this... The plasma storm, yeah, the plasma storm means we only have 50% power when we're in this area. So we're going to have to actually turn those off. We do want to heal though. Not heal, repair. So you definitely don't heal in here anymore. No, you definitely don't. Okay. But when you die, you'll just respawn there instead, so that's fine. Okay, everything's fixed. Right, now we want to go to the store because we want to repair. You discover a cluster of Federation refugee ships taking shelter in the folds of the nebula. I'm sorry, we've got nothing to give you, but we need scrap to keep our engines running. You sense they'll strike a trade. Okay, so you said you don't have anything to give us, but you clearly have stuff to give us. What can I sell to them? Don't want to sell any of this. Fix my ship. I've got 4 weapon systems already. Fine without those. Buy, oh, we need fuel. We're dangerously low on fuel. Let's buy all their fuel. And 1 missile. And let's put power back into our depowered systems. Take 1 out of the engine for the weapons. And we want you active when we first encounter a ship. Okay, here come the rebels. Go here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think we've got time to have an explore in this galactic northern section. I'm just going to put my phone on silent, sorry. You spot a rebel ship in the nebular ahead and stay off of their radar. That sounds wise. We can stay hidden or we can chase them. What do we want to do? Are we going to chase them? I think we chase them. Let's go after them. Prepare to chase. Fleet pursuit is doubled for a jump. Oh shit, you get disoriented in the nebula and lose your bearings completely. It takes some time to get back to the beacon. It's likely the fleet has had time to get closer to your position. Whoops. Oh wow, look. They're going to advance a lot more, but that's fine. We can go... Let's go here. It's only for the 1 turn. So if we go there, does that connect to this one? Yes, it does. You arrive in the nebula and immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded. With the static from the nebula, there's no way to tell where they came from. But you hear you hear shots fired on board the ship. So I think this is just boarders and not an actual enemy vessel to fight. Oh, we don't know where they are. There they are. Oh damn, that's damaged. This might not go well. We're going to lose people. We've got the clone. Cloning system. We can bring them back. How do we do it? How do we do that? Go and fix that. Someone's going to have to come and fix this ownership. It just happens over time. Wait, you're going to have to come and fix this hole. Unfortunately, which means you're going to slowly suffocate. That's useful. So they just disappear for a while. I assume if they killed all of my crew at once, even with the cloning system, then I would be fucked. But there you go. He's died from lack of oxygen, but he's coming back again. It's fine. So maybe, hear me out. These two are almost dead. We don't want them to die during a fight and lose them manning their stations. So... and now their clones will come back. Ruthless? I don't know. But... they're alive, it's fine. They're not dead. They're here. Look. There's Debbie. And here comes Kirkner. Everyone back to your posts. Oh, I only just saw that. Sorry, thank you for the lurk, Kizzy. I hope you and Tifa enjoy the walk. Let's come here. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Heavily damaged Federation ship. That's friends. We can try and follow them and help them. This is something that upgraded scanners might be required for, but let's see. You get lucky and find them floating not too deep into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. Continue. We have Merkel. Another bog standard human. Interesting. Merkel, you can man the sensors. Which isn't helping. But... well, they're just off. Fuck manning the sensors then. What can you man? Can you man the clone? Can you operate that? Nope. I think the doors can be operated, which I'm not sure what the... oh! Level 2 doors. If the person's operating the doors, then this will open the external doors as well. That's what it is. Okay. I think here, then here. Oh, right, I need these two spots. Maybe not. Here. You cycle through wide-band comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but static. Okay. It's a safe spot. Done it again. I'm pressing the wrong window. There we go. So we can go there, then there, and then down to here. We've got time for that. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the Rebel fleet, searching this section of the nebula for your ship. Okay. Well, we've got our flak cannon. Take down the shields. We'll use a missile to take down the drone. Actually, we'll use it to take down their weapons. The drone's not that much of a bother. Well, it is now that we've lost our... okay. Right, the flak cannon. And then we'll get these two powered up. So fire a missile at their shields. Not sure about this flak cannon. Maybe against the enemies with the green shields. Alright, we've got 2 missiles, a drone part, and some scrap. Right, so from here we'll come to here. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. We can get there. There's nothing here save for the vast series swirls of gas reflecting rays from a distant sun. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Let's buy as much. We've only got 2 fuel left. Yeah, I think we want to get as much fuel as we can. Oh, what the? Okay, let's control that fire. Come out of there. Just get the air out of these. Oh no, I've got to actually open the outside door as well. Suffocate the fire. Wonder how long that's been there. Just not being able to see it because of the nebula blocking my sensors. I'm going to exit down here. You found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Continue. We can deal with that. I'm going to worry about that flak gun. Might sell it. What's this danger? Oh right, I'm being pummeled by their anti-ship batteries. Oh my god. Okay. Check down with all weapons. This is what happens if you take too long and the rebel fleet catches up with you. Don't need to destroy this, I just need to jump away. Which I think is what we're going to have to do to a slug-controlled nebula. The only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it's also home to the slugs. This particular nebula is just that. So another nebula, there's a store here. I don't think we're going to be able to fully repair. I might sell this flat cannon though. I'm not really feeling it. The transmission from the nearby planet indicates an outpost below which offers supplies to travellers. You send down an away party to check it out. Yeah, it's going to be a real slugfest. Okay, repair as much as you can. That's what we're just going to have to spend the money on, unfortunately. Oh, but I will sell. I just want to repair these points of damage as well, though. While you're doing that, let's sell this weapon. For 40. It's a loss of 5, but overall, because I paid 45 to buy it. And let's finish our repairs. Buy a bit more fuel. And we'll send everyone back to their stations in a moment. Why are they dying in there? You had no air. Right. We're going to do our ruthless move again. Rather than risking them die at a critical moment in a battle. We'll have their clones now. And back they come. We'll wait for them to respawn before we jump. we'll send everyone back to their stations. What are you doing there? On the doors. Okay. Let's keep out of the nebula for a moment. Come this way. Oh, it's still in a nebula anyway. You find a slug vessel broadcasting the distress signal and contact them.
Ah, yes, we're having problems with our oxygen generation units. Perhaps your crew can assist in repairs.
Okay, I mean, if our crew die, they just use the clones. Send some crew over to help. As soon as you board their ship, their hostile intentions become clear. On your way back to the airlock, one of your crew members is taken out by a well-aimed slug blaster shot. Oh no, not Butters. Is he not being cloned? Fortunately, your crew member was immediately revived by the clone bay. Fantastic. Right. We want a missile at their shields. Burst laser, not the heavy laser. Can also go for their weapons. Eye on their shields. It's not what we want. Our next laser attack to take down their shields. Ah! What a bad miss. Let's fire a missile there again. And no, oh, that's just very unfortunate. Oh no, our AT system is down. Hold on, someone's going to have to fix that. You can go. And you can go. Let's go take down the shields. They're powering up their FTL. Trying to flee. Let's stop them. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Okay, let's go and repair things. Oh shit, there's a fire in here. Okay, right, we're going to go and repair that. Then we're going to open these rear doors to kill the fire. And we'll open that one just in case the fire spread through here as well. And we'll know when the fire's gone because that fire symbol will disappear. There we go. Right, go and repair the engine. Right, let's send 4 of you. Get it repaired quickly. While they're doing that, you just walk through all the rooms and see. Make sure there's nothing like a file or a hole rupture that you can't see. Good. Well, having this clone, I've never had a clone chamber before. It's quite helpful. So it's a nebula wherever I go, so now if I go up there, yes I can get to that one. Let's go here. You explore around the beacon and are shocked when a rock the size of a small moon suddenly looms ahead of you. Scans reveal the solid looking rock is just a husk, almost entirely made out of useful materials. Okay. Maybe if I had a certain weapon I would be able to do something with that. Either this part of slug space is deserted, or it's too dense for even slugs to detect your presence. Time to move. I'm going to do this kind of longer jump. I was thinking about that, or maybe we'll go to this one. When it comes to slugs, no news is not necessarily good news. However, if they are watching, They don't seem to want to confront you. We're getting a lot of empty areas. You are surprised to find a ship without slug markings stranded all the way out here, and move in to provide assistance. When you see the pirate insignia on the hull, you quickly reconsider. Let's get him. Let's get him. Wait, what have they got? Oh no, they've got this. Some kind of advanced teleporter. There's intruders on the ship. In the weapons bay, they're about to materialise, I guess. Right, let's get you and you to come in and help fight them. Keep you on the shields. And we will send a missile at their shields. Intruders are gone. Okay. Just had a death, but there it's right, they're going to come back. I think I saw a fire there, yes I did, so I'm just going to let that fire be put out by a lack of oxygen. Take out their weapon system and their engines. We will not accept surrender, because we're about to kill you anyway. You've got 1 health left. There we go. Okay, the fire's been put out. Let's go and repair the engine, and we'll probably actually just send Debbie, vent her out into space, and let her clone come and take her place. Send everyone back to work. All the captains in the Federation are like me. I'm not surprised that there's a rebellion. Oh, you're injured. No, we're not going to give you medical attention. We'll kill you and let your clone take over. Let's go up to this one. The slug ship hails you. You've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical units. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system shuts off and their crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. This is giving Dark Descent vibes with the care provided to crew. Hey, I don't willfully kill you in Dark Descent. I let you, I try and keep you alive. At least I haven't named. I could have named these crew members. We can do that on another run if there's time for another run after this one. We can activate it me and have some crew. I'm trying to sit a bit more comfortably. It's not really working. It's not what it took. Alright. So there's intruders. They don't have a teleporter though. Where did intruders come from? Okay, shield with a missile. And the intruders, we'll find out where they are in a second. Where are they? Oh, they said the medical unit, so that's what they'll be, right? Send you two in there. Nope. They're in the weapon system. So why don't you all go in there? The weapons still work. They just don't work quite as well. Check this out. Just get that from this arm. Oh shit, the O2's down. That was a bit trickier. Let's go and repair the shields. You can repair the sensors. And you two, you're okay. I don't need to space you. I don't need to replace you with clones yet. Everyone get back to work. I want to find a store. The exit's up there. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's try and follow them again. Oh, while searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. Prepare for a fight. Right. Ah, they've got a defense drone and a lot of shields. See, this is where I might have wanted the flak weapon. Right, a burst laser. If they all hit, it will take down the shields. Enough for the heavy laser to potentially get through and actually damage the system. So let's give that a try. Okay. Just have to wait a moment. O2 down again. Might be worth actually going for the drone system instead, so then we can use a missile. This is on. Quite doing well enough. And we've got a fire in the engine room again. Let's get you out. We'll open the doors and put the fire out that way. Probably about to be destroyed. Ah, damn, the shield came up just too quickly. Fire's out. And we're down. Okay. So that's that run. Score 1516. New high score. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. This is my top 5. Number 3 in my top 5 scores. Okay. Alright. Let's... what time is it? Okay. Let's start another round.
Mr. James Ether is sticking around, and just subscribed for 7 months. Good evening, every dragon. I hope we're all well. Going to lurk as I've got a headache right now.
Thank you very much, James. Sorry you've got a headache. Take plenty of fluids, don't look at any screens. And thank you very much for coming in to resubscribe. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Granting you continued usage continued ad-free viewing, usage of the fantastic emotes, most of which were drawn by Marn, and the ability, I'm going to say this gently because you have a headache, to rewind time, or at least the stream. You can rewind the stream. Thank you very much for dropping in. I hope you feel better soon. Get a lot of rest. Take care of yourself. Remember to stay hydrated. Okay, we are going to go to the hangar. We've got different layouts on the ship. So we can try the same ship with a different layout. Might do that. See how different that is. And we have, oh, that layout gives us some more crew and some different types of crew. So we have a Mantis, who does more damage in combat against enemy borders. And we have a Zoltan, who provides power to the occupied system, which is very helpful. But they have less health, and they do less damage in combat. And these will also open dialogue options, or quest options as well, having different crew members. Does anyone want to be one of my crew? I don't start with a cloning device, so I will be trying to keep you alive. Don't worry. Does anyone want to be a member of my crew? If you are a subscriber, a mod, or a VIP, you can use exclamation mark #ITME, exclamation mark ITME, and I will make one of the crew members you. Bovinoid, you want to be Jose. Bovinoid the Zoltan. There we go. Can we change? Oh, do you want a different colour? Do you want to be a slightly different shade of green? Give me a scale of 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a number from 1 to 4. I'll make you that colour. As Venom green as you can get. Okay. Venom green. I would say that. Feels a bit more uranium green. That feels like a Venom alert, you know? Does anyone else want to be the Mantis? Martin. Martin the Mantis. Magma. Right, so we've got an alien. Right. We've got 2 aliens that's called Martin and Jose. And then we've got Magmaros. The human. Okay. Right, I'm going to give a few seconds for you to catch up, chat with the stream. See if anyone else wants to be one of my crew. After seeing that previous run, I don't blame you for not wanting to be. And what? You provide energy. What do you? Will you have a preference on what station you want to man as well, Bovinoid? I can put you on the shields, the engines, the weapons, or be the pilot. But I can get started, and you can tell me in a moment. It's got 4 basic lasers as well. This is it's quite a different ship. You're already on weapons, so that's good. It's quite a different ship setup with the 4 basic lasers. Alright, same thing. Same thing going on. Okay, we can power all the weapons. Why have we not powered all the weapons? Let's do that. So we don't start with missiles, although we have some missiles in the inventory. We don't start with a missile launcher. And so you, by default, Bovinoid, are powering this laser. So if you leave the room, that laser becomes unpowered and we'd have to take some power away from something else to give it. I need to think, I think what I want to do at some point during this run is upgrade the shields. You have to upgrade the shields by 2 points to increase the number of shields that you have. Look at you being gun food, you're feeding the guns, that's right. Okay, we're going to come down here. Okay, so this is the people who are offering to scout. We don't have enough scrap to hire them. So I think we should kill them. I think we should kill them for the audacity of charging us instead of just helping for free for the cause. What do they have? They have drones. So it's going to aim all our lasers at that. That is an anti-missile drone, so sorry, we don't have any missiles. We're just going to pummel your shield with our lasers. Nice. And we'll hit your weapon systems. Try not to target all of them. The shield's back up. Let's take out their O2. And their whole ship. The ship explodes. On we go. Let's risk. We're not seeing the front of the rebels' encroachments yet, so let's risk a little tiny bit of a backstab. And especially when our pirate ship approaches you. And over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unarmed. Draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers. I mean, no, we're gonna kill the slavers. Of course, we're gonna kill slavers. Fire all weapons at their shields, Mr. Bovinoid. Oh, we surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. No, they make a good point, right? We can release one of their slaves, or kill all of their slaves. However, it will also kill the slavers. And we don't know how many. This could be a bluff. This might be the only one they have. What do we think? Do we release the one slave and let the slavers go, chat? Or do we say, sorry, it's acceptable losses to prevent you from getting more warps off being carried a big stick? It could be an acceptable sacrifice to prevent them from getting more slaves. Do need to start looking into integration, into Steam integration things. Stream integration for games. Maybe this has some. Probably does. I could do with another crew member. It's always nice to have more crew. I'm going to take it. Take their offer. Stick. You can man the sensors. Now I better not see you again. I better not see you peddling slaves. Alright, I've spared you. You go and drop all your slaves off at the nearest planet, the nearest habitable planet. And then you change your ways. Let's head away from the river. The rebels are probably going to destroy them anyway, right? You stumble across a rebel ship distributing supplies to local civilian colonies. It's probably not anything military grade, but every little bit helps. See, they're helping the civilians, but they are rebels. I'm not going to steal the supplies from the civilians. But let's attack the rebels, and then we'll distribute the supplies. It's fine. Okay, what do we have? Let's put... See, now that we have someone manning the sensors, and we're not in a nebula, we can see inside... Oh, they've got a teleporter. This guy's about to teleport over. Kletskin. Protect Bovinoid. Oh, I didn't save their positions. Stick was new, he was on the cameras. after defeating these. With the rebel ship destroyed, you take the time to collect what little scrap remains. They had already made the delivery to the civilians. We'll leave the civilians alone. We'll let them keep their supplies. Before your FTL drive charges, you receive a hail.
My son was on that ship. He only helped the rebels because they cared enough to help us. Without him to find us supplies, we'll likely be forgotten and die out here.
Oh well. It's not my problem. You know, I mean, I do feel bad. I do feel bad, but it's fine. The rebel fleet's about to come to this sector. They'll be fine. If the rebels care so much, really, they'll find you a new son. I don't know. A distress call. Let's go and answer it. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. We can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Can you lead us there? Yeah, we can do that. They've given me some scrap. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. So, we need to take them there. We just need to go there. We've got time for that. We're going to check this one out, then go to the store. Getting back will be the tricky bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we won't come down here. Let's go straight here. There is only one other ship at this beacon and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveller. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. We don't need to repair, we've got 40. Backup battery, what's that do? Provides a 30-second power boost to your reactor. Upgrading increases the boost amount, so that if we really need to get away. No. What's it do? So for 30 seconds it just gives 2 bonus power. Or more crew. We can't afford them. Can't afford the crew. Don't have drone control. Let's buy fuel. Let's buy some fuel. That's fine. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. They're going to teleport someone over again, but we're just going to take out their shields. There you go, going there. You can take them. And you can back them up. And then some repairs. Healing. You can come and help him repair. And then in a moment everyone can go back to their positions. Okay. Don't think we've got time if you want to do the quest as well, but if we will have to come back this way, so we'll see. We'll do the quest first, and then we'll see if we've got time to deal with this stress call. The Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Let's send an away party. You find a hidden Federation outpost. They message you. Quick, We just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you're still loyal to the Federation, go and save them. There's another quest marker. Given some fuel, some scrap. It's all over here. We're definitely not going to do that. We're going to do that distress, unfortunately. You escort the ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you are ambushed by a rebel ship. You walked right into their trap. Oh no. Welcome back from walkies, Kizzy. Hope Tifa enjoyed them. Right for now. Shields are down. We can come and help repair them. They're powering up their FTL. Mr. Bovinoid, target their engines. I'm not accepting your surrender. I don't need missiles. Got a lot of fuel. She felt kind of meh about her walk, but she did her business. Fair. Pew pew pew. Oh, even if we had accepted their surrender that last time, we've killed them anyway. Got some scrap. Right. We want you to heal. Magma needs to heal. And Martin needs to heal. And Stick can go back on the sensors. Everyone's well. Send them back to their positions. Yeah, we definitely won't have time for the distress call, unfortunately. It's going to be close. We might have to fight our way through the last beacon. Yeah, we will have to fight our way through there. The rebels. Yeah, they'll be there. Well, no, they won't. I think we'll just make it. You arrive in the sector to see the Federation outpost under fire from multiple rebel ships. However, as you approach, they get their anti-ship battery online and disable 2 of the smaller ships. You swoop in to assist, taking down the wing leader. Okay, let's pummel their shields. I've got a fire. It's just in a corridor, so we can just let the air out of that section. You go help repair the weapon systems, please. And return to your post. Their own anti-ship battery just hit them. Oh, that's our anti-ship battery. Okay. This fire's out, but our door control's been destroyed, so we can't close it up. After watching their squadron get destroyed, it looks like the leader is prepared to turn tail and run. Not on my watch. Almost got him. There we go. Scrap the wreckage. With the threat gone, you contact the Federation outpost. They respond. Our location has been compromised. Take everything you can and please drop our survivors off at the next station. One soldier offers to stay and and fight. So we've got another crew member. Let's heal everyone who needs healing, which is just Bovenoid. We're going to put the new crew member on shields and have the Mantis, because the Mantis is better at fighting borders, they can sort of be on hand and ready for that. So put everyone back to their stations. You can actually man the doors, which isn't a critical system. Thank you. Okay, I think we are unfortunately going to have to fight our way out of the system. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. Okay, we need to power up our drives. They're going to board us. Take out their shields. Good, let's repair that. Oh, that tore straight through, look at that. Go and repair that. Actually, not you. We want you to stay on the engines. Let's bring some power, more power, I think. Turn off the med bay for the moment. Or maybe not, because we need to heal. Well, we can do that after you've repaired. Our weapons are down. O2's down. Let's repair that. And we want the pilot in place because we're about to get our FTL charged. We're going to help repair that. Double check if that's on fire. Nope, it doesn't repair. We'll have to jump. Okay, Uncharted Nebula. Or Uncharted Nebula. This has more hostile sectors in front of it, so maybe we'll go to the south. Bovenoid's too pretty to die. Finish the sector thick with Nebula, you'll have to navigate on instinct. Okay, get some repairs done. Bovenoid, go and heal. Martin, go and heal. You two repair this. Now you get out of there, wait for the oxygen to come back. Who else needs a heal? Stick needs a heal. This can come back. Everyone can come back. Sifa needs a heal. Borman needs a heal. We need to find a store and repair, otherwise this will be a very short run. Right, you just have a quick walk around, make sure there's no damage that we can't see. Okay, we've already walked through these rooms. Just double check that room. Okay. There's a store right there. Very fortuitous. Some brave entrepreneurs set up a station here to extract elements from the nebula. There seems to be a public shipyard and rest stop here as well. Let's just immediately heal. And then... new weapons would be nice, but it's fine. Let's try all the food they have. Do need to remember to save some scrap for upgrades here, particularly the shields. Look up here. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage? I think I'm going to not, because our sensors aren't good enough at the moment. And that's a purchase, possibly this as well. But it's more of a long-range sensor upgrade that you can purchase. Okay, that will only then allow us to come back down here. Let's go check it out, because the rebels aren't on the map yet. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what is inside. Well, let's just take them out. Oh, now let's leave you to go and repair that. We'll investigate the station for an anti-personnel drone, but we can't use drones at the moment. They're going to repair the med bay and then be healed. Then we'll send them back to their stations. They're going to be healed? No, because there's no power on the med bay. So I depowered it a couple of jumps ago. Prioritize engine speed. We have enough to get some power. 1 point in shields. We don't need to worry about that until we have another point in the shields. Come back here. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Uh-oh. So, power is reduced to all systems. Let's have a look at that for a second. We want... So we can take them out easily, but we want shields. So, let's... Can't depower these. We'll depower one laser. So that we can have shields. And then we'll take theirs out with our other 3 lasers. We're not accepting your surrender. We're killing you. Get a bunch of scrap from that. Just wait for Magmar to heal up. Oh, right, of course. We can turn the shields off for a moment. Let's power the engine. Okay, the rebels are coming in. Let's go deeper in a bit. Intruders on board. A number of derelict ships are near this beacon. After a short time, You hear the telltale sounds of teleporter and shouts coming from within the ship. You've been boarded. Where are they? They're in here. So we don't want Boatboy to go and fight him because he's got lower health. Everyone needs to heal, go and heal. Oh, Overmode needs a bit of a heal. And let's repower our systems, and off we go. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler. Let's fight them. Breathing. There. In our medbay, which is very foolish because we're being healed while we fight. They're trying to escape. Nope. No, you tried to board my ship. I'm not giving any mercy. Searching the remains, you find that the cargo is military-grade drone schematics. Okay, now what I'm going to do... give myself another point of shields. Wait, why did that not work? Because I need one more bar of power. Let's take one off the engine. And let's come down here. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with the Mantis ship. They hail you. Pah! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. No. Actually, this time, you all die. Take out your OT. You're going to destroy your ship anyway, so you won't have time to suffocate. Okay. Do we want to just get out of this region and see what's in the next place? Do we want to take our time? Let's take our time a little bit. Rebel scout to take out. Oh, they've got a teleporter. They beamed into there. What is it? Oh, he's been mind controlled. Oh, it's not a teleporter, it's a mind control device. Okay, let's take that out. We don't want to fight our own guy. There we go. Finish repairing the engine before we jump. Okay, we're going to come here and then we'll get out of this nebula. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out of the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. This drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the Rebel expansion, or maybe they're seeking to use this nebula for cover. Regardless, it identifies you as hostile. What's that device there? Hacking? I don't want to be hacked. You've hacked my O2. Oh, it's draining my O2. Fuck, we don't want that. Okay, it stopped. Yeah. This should kill them. The ship explodes and we get some scrap. Get out of the system. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within the nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay, Uncharted or the Zoltan homeworlds. Let's go visit your people, Bovinoid. You've entered Zoltan territory. This species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured a fair hearing. Okay. Look up this way. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. Even though it will be diplomatic. Pew pew. That's diplomacy. We're going to try and be a hero and attack this pirate. Let's take him down. Pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. Also fire at that, because it's going to take a while to take a couple of volleys to take down these shields. But then the main shields be done. Check out the weapons. Shot on the engines. Nope. You're dead. Pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You go to examine the ship you just saved. Thank you for the aid. I'm an arms dealer that usually only works with rebels. Oh, great. But consider the circumstances. I'll make an exception. Okay, what have you got? Stealth weapons. Prevents your weapon fire from disrupting your cloak, but I don't have a cloak. Got some crew. Slug. Telepathic powers reveal rooms and life forms even when sensors are down. And immune to mind control. Fire slug. Got a missile launcher. That needs 3 power. Let's replace one of our basic lasers with an ion blast, actually. And then we'll hire a slug. Which means we can also sell the weapon we're replacing. And we can probably sell these drones. Might keep the anti-personnel drone just in case we get a drone system later, but I'll sell the combat dragon, just 25 back. And we will prepare to get some fuel. There's our new slug, there you are. But we'll put you on sensors because it just seems to make sense being that you're telepathic. You two can hang out here and be our defense against boarding actions. Wait, does that? That does connect down to there. Let's go here. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet. So the ion blast should take down their shields. Like put some ionization onto their shields at least. Disable their weapons. So you can see when the shields are up and the ion blast hits it, the strength of their shields drops. It doesn't just take one offline to recharge, it actually drops for a while. Oh shit, RO2's down, go and repair that. You and you can go and help with that as well. Nope, you don't need to, it's all fixed. Oh wait, no, wrong way around, slug. All the sensors. And then we'll jump away. Let's go down to this one. Nebulas are known to be popular mantis hunting grounds. Information you would have done well to heed here. Okay, we can see them on there because of the slug's telepathy. So we can see where their crew are. Which isn't that useful with the equipment we've got. That's good to know. We're about to destroy them, and let's go and repair our A2 again. Why was that flashing? Something going on there? No. Turn to your posts and let's head up here. Second try's going well so far. You had to say it, Bovinoid. You had to say it. You arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Blah blah blah, shut up, I'm gonna kill you. Pummel their shields. Take out their weapons and will ionize their O2. Just going to be that. We'll put it back in there and help repair the shields. Keep the shields down. Posts. Just as we destroy them, right, he needs healing. Warming, stick, and magma. And thankfully there's a store right there that we can repair. Lovely companion cube from Solifis. I hope it doesn't start talking to me. If your companion cube talks back, try to ignore it. What do we have here? Explosive replicator, missile-based weapons. We don't have a missile-based weapon right now. Hacking stun. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned. Oh, okay, we don't have a hacking pulse either. Emergency respirators. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. Might get that. Let's get that. That's some fuel. Now we do have achievements. Where are they? A ship-based achievement there. Let our HP drop down to 1 and then fully repair the ship. Maybe not. I won't deliberately try and do it. There may be in an asteroid field or something. After a fight in an asteroid field, turn my shields off. Maybe. Another store right there. Let's check out these two. Good evening, Piggy. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're well. And just running through FTL. I think my laptop is doing all right for streaming. It's been well so far. We discover one of the rebels' autonomous scouts. The ship's AI wastes no time in engaging, so let's just take out their weapons. Alright, definitely benefited from having a couple of rest days last week. This will be done. This will be done very quickly. The ship explodes. Okay, probably want to check out that store. I don't want to get caught. Boom, boom. No excess heat or loud fan noise. There's not any excess heat coming off, and the fan has made itself known, but if you haven't heard it, then it's not too loud, because I'm, by necessity of it being a laptop, I'm sitting quite close to it to be able to reach the keyboard. So if you haven't heard the fan, I've only heard a tiny bit, not very excessive at all. But then maybe with a more taxing game, it might struggle a bit. We'll see. A light asteroid field is entering the atmosphere of a nearby planet, a fireworks show on a galactic scale. There's little for it but to take in the ambience and program the next jump. Go check out the store. A mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Worth a look? Yeah, that'll be another test at some point, yeah. We don't have... there is drone control, but we can't afford it. Can't afford the crew. Can't afford any of those weapons. Can't afford any of this. Got plenty of fuel. We don't have a missile launcher. We don't need more missiles. What I'm going to do is... oh, we don't really have time to do that. Sell laser, get fire. Sell for 10. So we won't be able to do it. It doesn't actually do any damage though, it just sets fires on their ship, and the fires will then do damage over time. Hull laser might be good. I think there are tactics you can employ to make a fire beam useful, like take out their O2 and then set fires. But damage over time always nice to have. I think it's... we won't be able to afford it anyway from selling a laser. But we'll keep it in mind. 2 lasers. 2 lasers. Oh yeah, I've got a basic laser. I've got the basic laser in cargo. Forgot about that. And then get the hull laser, which does more hull damage, but doesn't. I think it doesn't. Yeah, it deals extra damage if it hits a room that doesn't have a system or subsystem, which is nice. I feel the hull laser more than the fire beam. Though it might be fun to try the fire beam tactic of taking out their O2 and then just setting fires. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with the fire beam. Actually, I'm gonna go with the initial suggestion. Let's sell another laser. Get a fire beam. Which does need an extra... didn't consider that. It needs an extra power. So we can take the ion off for the moment. We'll see how it goes. And we'll just need to spend 75, our next 75 scrap, on getting an extra power point. Let's come and check out. I think we've got time to come up here, then here. Exit maybe. As soon as we leave here, they're here. We leave there, they'll be there. No, we've got time to check out one of them. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it is trying to avoid notice. Let's try and hail them. Because they might have thought we were rebels. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. I don't need drone parts or missiles. So we'll roleplay it and go for the kindness. I don't need missiles. You need missiles? Have some missiles. Distress call. No, I won't be able to get back here in time. I'm going to have to leave that, I'm afraid. Tough decisions. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Why not? We found some fuel. and took no damage. Let's get out of here to the Engi-controlled space. You have arrived in Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Let's check out this distress call. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Let's try and find them. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. No use to burning O2 if robots. They're not necessarily. This is the robot home system, but it doesn't mean that everyone on the ships is going to be robots. It looks like a massive asteroid is in a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. What do they take? A weapon and spare scrap, or the stasis chamber. I don't think we need another crew member. Let's take the weapon and spare scrap. Let's see what we get. A halberd beam and 21 scrap. Your crew grabs what they can and returns to the ship before the asteroid hits. You take a look at what you've recovered once you move clear of the asteroid field. I've just realised Magmar needs to go to the med bay. Now we've got enough scrap that we can... yes, we have, but we can give ourselves another power bar. So then the next 50 scrap will go on that. What's the weapon it's given us? A halberd beam. Which needs 3 power. Slow but reliably powerful standard beam weapons. So I believe beam weapons don't affect shields. We'll hold that in the cargo for the moment. Or maybe replace it. No, we'll hold that for a moment. Yeah, beam weapons don't affect shields, but they do a sort of line attack across the ship, like a across a section of ship. Okay, let's jump into this middle one. You make contact with an isolated Engi science station who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology. We've got some scrap and some other bits that we don't need with this current loadout. Okay, wait. So that will only let us go back to there. So we're going to have to jump here, back slightly towards the path of the rebel fleet. You receive a message from a small refugee convoy. Hail! We'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. If you have extra metal, perhaps we could work on your ship. What can you do? They offer to upgrade your sensors subsystem in exchange for some scrap. Yeah, we've got the scrap. We can do that. Upgraded the sensors by 1. You let their team on board, and after a short time they finish their work. So 15 scrap. They upgraded the sensors subsystem, which costs. Should have cost. I think it wasn't 40 because it increases each time, but it would have cost more than 15. So our sensors are more powerful. Let's check out. I'm going to be risky because they're not going to catch up to us there. So we can go to there and then jump over here next turn. You overhear Mantis comm chatter. Agreed. Next ship is your turn. Good hunting. They don't see you yet. Let's attack them. Right, they do have teleporters, so they are going to be people on board. Looks like what is this? These yellow... Oh, it's their weapon. We can see their weapon charging because of the upgraded sensors. Fantastic. Okay. Problem here, take that off and put the iron blast on. We're going to go into that for now. So we want to take out their shields. shield and the fire beam. Oops. That's an Angie there, isn't it? It is an Angie. Send our own Mantis to defend. Shields aren't quite down. Shield an eye on there too. Oh, they've attacked our O2. Actually, no, I want their shields down. Right. Shields still aren't quite down. Let's start aiming off their O2. That's not ideal. What are you still doing in there? Put this fire out by opening up these doors. And we definitely need to fix our O2 if we're venting oxygen out into space. Okay, the shields are down. See the fire beam on. Sweep it across. So the shields are still kind of orange. They've damaged our weapon systems. Get the fire beam back up. So you can go and help prepare that. Ah, no, the shields. The shields back up, the fire beam won't be able to do much if the shields are up. Fire's out, we can close the doors. Go and repair the engine. We're not doing the fire tactic on this ship, unfortunately. It's not going to work. Expose it to the open air and then not have any oxygen replenished. Okay, the shields aren't down. Now they are. Shooting with our basic lasers though. And okay, it's because our shields are damaged, that's why we've got all this extra power here. I'm very injured. Come out there and help repair the O2 so we can get to the med bay. Really like hitting my O2, don't they? Is fire beam going to activate? I've set some fires in their ship. Really want this O2 fixed. They're dead now. And you three else does. Overall building. And Foreman. Yeah, and let's just jump well out of the way of the flute. I want to find a store so I can repair. Oh, hello. A fire bomb. Debris from a battle is scattered around their system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover there's a functioning weapon among them. Right now, two things we can do. One, so we can put the extra point of power. So we've got all our weapons. And then what is... Yeah, they did put up a very strong fight. What's the firebomb? Self-teleporting explosive designed to damage crew members and ignite fires. And can target your own ship. Okay. Same power as the fire beam. Let's give that a go. Jump up here. The pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Okay. Well, if this is a teleporting bomb, firebomb, then it's not going to care about their shields, is it? Ignores shields, requires a missile, that's fine. Normal damage 0, possible effect fire, crew damage 30, so this will kill their crew. Everything with their shields. Repair that. Oh fuck. Medbay. The air out. Okay, now they've got a load of fires on their ship. So let's keep their shields down, take out their O2. No, I will not accept your surrender. Don't start a fight you can't finish. Well, or just aren't willing to finish at least. Right, their O2's down, and there's a load of fires on their ship. Let's keep their weapons ionized and just watch what happens. Okay, we need to repair the doors so that we can close these and repair the shields. No, we killed them anyway. Fine. Right, now we need to repair the doors so we can open those doors and let that fire out. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Okay, let's open those doors. Let's close that door. Should get ready to go and repair the med bay. As well to make it faster. Now, we could take a risk at letting the asteroids, turning the shields off and letting the asteroids bring us down to 1 hull to get that achievement. But where's the nearest store? I don't want to do it because I don't know where a store is to then repair. Right, if there was like a store here, then it would be worth risking. Back to posts. You go and heal quickly because we need to get out of here. Although we've got plenty of shields, we're not really that worried about the asteroids. Jump into there. Federation encrypted signal is being broadcasted from a nearby planet. Let's send an away team to investigate. It could be a trap, but it's fine. As you approach the signal, you receive a message on a rebel channel. You really can't see the Federation fish with this signal. Prepare to be boarded, scum. Intruders. Oh, they've moved right onto where our man sits. Fools. Let's drop a firebomb. Are they sending more people? Right, let's drop a firebomb into their shields. Target everything at their shields. And then, where are they coming? Right. We're gonna have to... You can destroy my sensors, you do that, it's fine. I'm just gonna let all the air out of that room. Why are they doing better against me? Not sure how I'll pick the fireball later, actually. Do an iron blast on their shields. Try and target their weapons. Oh, they've moved. Okay. Let's close the doors then. You're going to have to come and heal. Forgetting to auto-fire. Let's drop another firebomb in here. Actually, there is someone manning their shields. Let's drop a firebomb on him. Healed a little bit, come back to them. Okay, she can come in here as well. That's what they all are. I really want to take down their shields. Hull's critical. Could be in trouble here. Doors damaged, so we can't do that. Okay. And get back to your posts. And we're down. Some higher score, 1,602. So my best score was on easy. Got top 5 score on hard. Right. I think we will call that stream there because there's not really enough time for another run. But I think this has been a successful, mostly test stream of the streaming capabilities of my laptop. It went very well. I hope you all enjoyed watching as well. Thank you very much to Bovenoid and Celadus for modding, and Mr. James Ether is our other mod who is not feeling very well. Hope you, if you are still listening, feel better soon. Thank you to Bovenoid and Sarge and Mr. James Ether for the subscriptions. Thank you to Chop for the streak. And yeah, thank you all for being here and hanging out. Now, we're going to raid out. We're going to give a raid to Professor Juice, who is currently playing Expedition 33. So I'm going to raid in and then sneak off, because I don't want spoilers. But we'll drop you all off in there. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, Kizzy. And on Wednesday at 5 PM GMT, I will be back on the PlayStation with my camera so you can see my lovely face again, with a bit more Octopath Traveler. Alright, thank you all again. I'm going to get that raid running if I can. Where are you? Following. Professor Juice. I'm going to start that raid. And see you all next time. Bye.